Hello, everyone. Welcome to Life is Strange. We're back with the finale of the Max and Chloe storyline. I am very excited to hop back into this. Like I've said, I've been missing these types of games, so I was excited to play Dispatch. And this game got announced. I'm like, oh, that will be fun. Next thing I knew, hey, it comes out in a week. So, like, literally, it was like, hey, it comes out in March. And I was like, oh, that's like 2 months away. Next thing I know, I'm like, wait, isn't that Life is Strange game supposed to come out? I check the date, and I'm like, oh, that's next week. And now we finally get to play it. So, enough talking. It's the Alice! Hi, Alice. How are you? Still dying. Low vision preset. Hi, Alice. I am excited to play this game. As you probably know, I am like the biggest Life is Strange fan. I watched Teal play it. I watched him play like 2 episodes. I was like, I need to get this. I got the game. I remember watching the trailers and getting excited back in high school. And then like I've played literally every game up to now. Since Teal and Jack. Yeah. I want to watch Teal. I want to watch Teal play the games more, because, like, if I remember, he's played 1, he's played Before the Storm, and he's played, like, an episode of 2. I think he's played, like, an hour of True Colors. I forget if he's played Double Exposure. He might have played Double Exposure. I forget, because I've seen a lot of people play Double Exposure. I've never seen... Oh, well, you're in for a treat. Okay. So this is the ending to the Life is Strange original series, basically. Why do I only need to cough when I'm on the stream? Hold on. Sorry. So the original Life is Strange had Max and Chloe. And at the end of that game, this isn't spoilers unless you want to play it. If you want to play the original Life is Strange, I wouldn't be here. So in the original Life is Strange, there's Max, who has the ability to rewind time, and Chloe. And here's where we're going to get into spoiler territory. You have the choice to either pick to save Chloe, who is supposed to die, or you have the choice to go back in time and make Chloe die like the original timeline. And then the most recent game in the series, which I think came out 2 years ago at this point, was Double Exposure, where Max comes back. She's a teacher now. And she now has to solve another murder with the ability to travel between 2 separate timelines. And then again, spoilers if you haven't played that game and want to. She then merges the 2 timelines together and creates a world where basically the best of both universes happen. And that's also basically how Chloe comes back in this one, from what I understand. I'm guessing the 2 timelines you can go to are one where Chloe died, one where Chloe didn't die, and then because we merged the 2 timelines, now Chloe exists in a world where she both died and did not die at the same time. It's complicated. At the same time, this is basically the Avengers Endgame of Life is Strange, so it's bound to be a little complicated. So I've talked a little too much. Selecting this will enable longer choice times, major choice confirmation, hotspot pinging. Selecting this will enable longer choice times, major choice confirmations, focal circle, and disable vibration. I mean, I don't want to have, like, I don't want it to spoil that it's, like, a big choice by going, oh, are you sure you want to do this? But at the same time, like, everything else in there also sounds really nice. But I guess I could just turn them on and off right here. That's just, like, a preset. I kind of want longer choice times. Enable camera assist. When enabled, the camera will stay behind the player current character at all times without need to control the camera manually. I'll keep that off for now. Disable camera shake. Yes, I will turn that on. Enables prompts after major choices to confirm your major choice before continuing on. I'm going to keep that off. Skip gameplay. Allows players to skip gameplay that may be difficult, that it moves more complex physical interactions using multiple inputs at once, or gameplay that relies heavily on visuals to solve. I'll keep that on for now. Reveals all interaction points in the area by pressing left on the D-pad. A sound will play indicating where the interaction in relation to the player, having your audio and stereo using it. I think I'll leave that off for now. Enable photo hotspot icons to be visible, sure. Infinite interaction hotspot. Enable interaction hotspots to be visible from any distance. This will not enable photo hotspot icons too. Allows content warning pause the game in the pop-up window. I'm gonna keep that off for now. Sorry, I went for a bit because I was debating if I care about spoilers. That's fine. Like I said, this is... Yeah, if you care about spoilers, I wouldn't watch, because this is basically the Avengers Endgame to the original Life is Strange. So, if you're planning to play the original Life is Strange, Double Exposure, or this, I probably wouldn't watch, but if you do not care, go ahead and continue. Just a heads up, I am going to keep content warning pause off. Again, I kind of don't want to just be like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen, and then it's like, hey, there's going to have this coming up, and then like it kind of spoils what's going to happen, you know what I mean? Brightness warning, blood warning, violence warning, suicide warning, and death warning. So again, don't want them to be spoiled, but just in case, those are apparently in the game, so just a heads up. I don't remember the other games being too graphic, if that's what you're worried about, but I know some people can get super squeamish at that kind of stuff. So we're gonna move on though. And continue with the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I like that they give us 5, but did they really need the 1 extra down? Did they really need the scroll bar thing? Like, really? It's just that I doubt that I would play them until 5 plus 10 years later. That's fair. Let's just go with this one.
My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out.
I think my GameCube marathon is going to be my main focus for now. Sounds good.
To compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood
How's everything
best
sounding,
friends.
by the way? I hope it all sounds good.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's
Just
strange
saying,
new powers.
sing the...
We discovered
Oh wow,
I can freely
that thing,
rewind up to a few
the spiral in
minutes
the
at a
corner
time.
is so
And if I
low quality.
concentrate on
That's
the
how you
photo,
know they're using
I can
original
travel
footage
much
of this
further
game.
into the past,
Wow.
projecting my mind
They didn't even
back
recreate
into
it
my
for the
younger
game. They're just
body.
using their old
But we
footage.
also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance
Audio's great,
of Chloe's
sounds
friend, Rachel.
I'm like, I don't
But
want
even
the
though we
game to
brought
overpower
Rachel
me, but I also
justice,
don't want it to be so
Max's
quiet that you can
twisting of
barely hear
time
it, so...
had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged. I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make
also,
an impossible choice.
The original
Save
voice
Chloe.
actress for Chloe
Or save Arcadia Bay.
was changed in
After everything
a side
that
game
happened, I
called
didn't
Before
use
the
my
Storm that
powers
was
for
a Chloe
years.
game that was
I
made by a
lost
different
myself
company.
in photography.
But then they
A
brought her
career
back
that brought
for
me to
this game,
Vermont's
so it's not the
prestigious
original
Caledon
voice actress,
University.
which is
At
bullshit.
the invitation of its president,
but
Yasmin Fayed.
It is the same
Being
voice
an
actress
artist in
from
residence,
the other
I
game.
worked with some
So
incredible students and staff. Like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Ven Lang, Yasmin's assistant.
yes, I
and
am
then
playing this
leader
game
of the
because I've been a
mysterious
fan of this
Abraxas
game since the
Society.
original back in
Most
like
importantly,
2010.
I became
Okay.
close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Yes, I believe it came out in 2010.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay.
The original Life is Strange
everything
was released
Then
in
I
January
heard Safi's
30th,
voice again.
2015.
I reached out with my power.
So it's like
rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel.
I know, because I was a
timeline
dumb
where
kid. I was
Safi
just like,
was
hey,
still
I like
alive,
this. My friends
but
might
still
like it.
in
Let's have
danger.
them play it.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty
wasn't that- yeah.
that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power. her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Safi herself, she left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Would you like to try the choices you made in previous story? Do I even remember what I did? Sure, let's choose. Do I even remember? Cause, let's see, when did Double Exposure come out? Double Exposure was October 29th, 2024. So it has been like a year and a half. Do I remember? Do you have I mean, I think I could even pull up the old save files. It might take a while, but okay, Max and Chloe. I remember romancing Chloe. Oh, is it really just the romance parts? Is it? Oh, it's just this. Okay, it's just these choices. Okay. Chloe died in Arcadia Bay, and I can still change it. Okay. Amanda. We romanced Amanda, which is hilarious because the only reason I romance people is because I can't do it in real life. We were friends with Vin. I think I supported Safi. I think I did. Yeah. Well, I think the playthrough you guys played was your own playthrough. I played it before. I showed it to you guys. I think I supported Safi. I really want someone to just go in, randomize it, and not look at what they chose, and just go in blind and see what got picked, like, in the story. Sorry, I am still dying. I think I supported Safi. I think that's what I did. Yeah, because she didn't, like, hurt anyone. She didn't, like, kill anyone. She just, like, manipulated people. And it was, like, because, like, other people, like, hurt her. So I swear if I'm remembering incorrectly, I'm sorry, but 4 out of 5 I know for sure. Okay. Are you happy with your choices? These cannot be changed once you confirm. Yes, and I can't wait for the 2 romance partners to meet, because you know that's going to happen. Because I remember romancing the other person because we thought Chloe was dead. And I already know this is Chloe's room because I remember Firewalk from her game. Man, I am a nerd.
Yeah, and her to get the fuck out of there, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes?
And that's why I love you, Pix.
Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
Do you want me to do something, game?
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee.
Yeah,
Means no gas. Means no tour. Means... Fuck!
Okay, so Ryan, what you don't know is there was a game called Double Exposure where Max comes back, and I mean, you saw the recap, but she split the world into 2 separate timelines, one where her friend Sophie survived and one where she died. The end of the game, she merged the 2 timelines, so I'm guessing when she split it, one had Chloe dead, one had Chloe alive. So when she merged them, now both universes exist as one. So no matter if she died or lived, Chloe's still back. So this is gonna be fun. We're gonna have to go through the emotional trauma of having killed our best friend. Negotiate.
Look, I hear you. My drummer's being a real Lars Ulbich right now.
Can we put her back in the
Give me just
wheelchair?
20 more minutes.
I told you, it's now
You know,
or never.
I already
We know
think
those
that
barflies aren't
Max
going
is gonna
anywhere.
die.
Just prorate
The
20
only way
minutes
that
out of our
they
cut,
can't bring
all right?
Max back in the future, because
I've
they've already
given
said that
30
this is the
minutes.
finale of the
You're
Max and
already
Chloe
been over.
storyline. The only way I feel like they can finish that,
There goes my new toothbrush money.
the only way I feel like they can do that is if they kill Max off. That's the only way I feel like they can do this. Because I was already thinking that they would never bring Max back. I thought once the first game ended, they would never bring Max back. But the fact that they did and saying that this is the finale makes me really think, hey, we're going to kill Max at the end of this. Just so you know it's the finale. So I wouldn't put it past them to do anything, to be honest. Also, Ryan, I know you guys were waiting for my dispatch videos. Dispatch videos should be out, by the way.
Not again.
Shake it off! Shake it off!
It
Okay.
keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out.
Yes!
So there is one.
The mirror! The mirror is back!
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Haven't talked this way in years. But why does this feel like it was only yesterday?
Oh, that's weird. Okay. What I hate that I can't do schoolwork. I hate that I suck at classes, but I can remember, oh right, the mirror, the specific mirror that had the graffiti on it from a game I literally haven't played in 10 plus years. oh, this is Max's fireplace from her house from the second game. Like, why can't I remember that? Why can I remember that? But I can't pass college classes. How is that a thing? Yes, I have your last episode to finish. I'm loving it so far. Great. I hated the last episode. Not like I thought it was bad, but man, they really wanted me to do a specific choice. And I'm like, I know what you want me to do, game. Not gonna do it. But I see what you want me to do, game.
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories.
Okay, I can
They're
run.
only getting
Okay.
worse.
Gun.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger. Stop stalling.
I want to see what happens
That
if I
memory
interact
can't
with
be
it.
real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
And oh my gosh, are you seeing what it's doing? It's switching back and forth between Joyce, her mom, which would have died if you saved Arcadia Bay, and Chloe, who would have died in the bathroom. Already off to a great start.
I know I'm alive. I've got a decade of memories to prove it. But somewhere, deep in a place I try never to go, I also know I'm dead.
The emotional trauma starts. Already making me feel bad. And let me guess, that's her dead body. You take a wild guess and say that's Chloe's dead body. Getting food, be back soon, sounds good.
My own death. The one I begged Max to choose. It feels realer than my life. But how?
The lighthouse. This lighthouse gives me PTSD because every time Max would pass out, we'd see this fucking lighthouse. This is...
Max? Who the fuck are you? Max, no!
Out of context. Out of context, that's a weird way to see Max.
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
I just told you, man. They're on their way. Am I talking to a goldfish? Or did the septum piercing get into your brain?
Green haired. I would say blue, but I would say blue, but okay. I would call that blue. I mean, granted, it's more turquoise now, but it was blue. Also, you're really gonna give me a trophy for just doing the opening cutscene? Really? I have not had this bad of a cough all day. As soon as I start streaming, it's getting worse. Not bad enough to end stream, but... Granted, am I talking more than I've talked all day? Yes, but...
Wow.
Is that Oswald the Lucky
I'll go
Rabbit?
get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont. My camera is underneath all this. Car packing for dummies. Whatever you need most goes to the back.
Okay, I know I'm not the cleanest person, but really, Max? Just, like, actual garbage in your trunk? Like a box of donuts, ramen, a drink cup, like, really? You couldn't keep it up front or, like, throw it away at, like, rest stops or something? Like, seriously?
This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
Oh, the deer. Oh, dear. Because I remember the deer showing us where... I remember a deer showing us a certain death in the original game.
I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
I'm always intimidated when I'm starting a new journal. It feels like I'm supposed to be making some grand statement, especially since I haven't had much to say since the storm that changed everything, TM, last year. Has it only been a year? Well, that's somewhere to start. Last year, it felt like everything fell apart when my friend Sophie died, and then I found a world where Sophie wasn't dead, a new ability to jump between realities, and then, okay. I've been thinking about Chloe a lot. I mean, like I always did, but ever since the storm, it's been sort of a constant presence. It's not a bad thing. Actually, it feels like I'm more connected to her than any point since she died. In some ways, there's a little more to report. Okay. I forget, was Hazel the blonde girl with the podcast? I know if you've not seen Double Exposure, that's not going to make any sense, but...
never figured out who this was.
You know,
But
Max,
it's nice that somebody cared.
I'm gonna guess that this is Chloe's number. Okay.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max. One gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings, and 1 commission proposal. So of course I packed 25 different outfits.
Because that's the best part of the game.
Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating.
I used a 24mm prime lens with the... I don't know what any of this
Loretta
means.
is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it. My most trusted companion. My manager Hazel is always looking out for me.
Could be a good one for Long Vista Monthly, but they pay shit.
And sometimes I want to kill her.
No more photos of your friends, please.
My manager
Okay.
Hazel is always looking out for me. The further my life takes me, the more I find myself coming back
Okay,
to this trusty
I'm
old
stupid
friend.
because I didn't know it was reflecting the leaves behind me until I moved it. I thought that was rust on the camera, and I was like, what? I thought that was rust on the camera until it, until I moved it and saw, oh, it's the leaves in the background. Which is kind of impressive that they're able to do that, but... Stupid, you say? Don't!
Nothing like a satisfying click, a soothing whir, and a toasty photo blossoming into view. Nothing like a satisfying click, a soothing whir, and a toasty photo blossoming into view.
Oh wow, they even put like the raised lettering on the bottom. Why is this actually kind of impressive? How much detail they put into this camera.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment. Time for your close-up.
Let's do... why is this actually really impressive? Like, the cuts, like, okay, they never had this much detail in, like, taking the photo before. Literally, you would just take it, cutscene plays. Oh, look, you got a trophy. Never have they given, like, the photo, like, coming out of the camera before. Like, I should not be impressed by this. A lot of games have done more, but just focus on, are you back? Are you safe? Of course I'm safe. I'm still on the road. What's going on? Good, then stay away for now. There's some kind of attack on the campus. Oh my god, what's happening? Are you okay? I'm headed to the observatory. There are students trapped. It's a fire, spreading quickly, really bad. Stay away, I'll let you know when it's clear. No, I'm coming to help. I'll be there soon. Stay safe. Well, you know where the budget goes, right? And I hate to say it. I really hate to say it. When you get really close to the characters, like they've been doing a lot, the graphics really start to falter. Like other games, if they got close, like it already wasn't the greatest graphics, but at least it was consistent. But now they've put like all of the budget into like the little things, but then zooming into Max's face, I'm like, it's getting a little pixely. I'm sorry, it kinda is.
Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
But I'll give them credit, though. The backgrounds look really nice, though, too. Like, I mean, granted, they want to give us the early trophies. I get it. But you're really going to give me trophies for literally completing sections that I couldn't even walk around in? Like, seriously? Help. That is my objective. Horrible. That is my objective on a daily basis. Just help. Help me. Or you could be more positive and just go, I'm gonna help. Easiest play. These games typically are. Typically, the trophies for these games are, hey, find all the collectibles. Like, even if you... Doesn't matter what ending you choose, as long as you get the collectibles. Typically, you can get all of the trophies if you find all the collectibles. You could do it in one playthrough, but a lot of people need guides, so... And also, we all know that the easiest trophy in the world is the Peppa Pig game.
The Abraxas.
Speaking of, if you want to watch Peppa Pig, go to my channel where I played it with Alice because I hate my life and wanted to suffer. But I wanted a platinum trophy because it was like the 50th platinum trophy I got.
The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean?
No demolition. Abraxas, what other skeletons are you hiding?
I need to see if anyone needs help.
Profit community.
Fire department. They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here. Fuck!
All units units on site. 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Okay, I feel like they were gonna go around you, Max, and then you went off to the side to get out of their way, got in their way, and had to go even farther. Like, I felt like they would have gone around you, even if you didn't move. So, moving really wasn't necessary, but okay. See, and this is why people take 2 playthroughs, because they will hide a photo or a collectible here, and people will just be like, there's no collectible in the part of the game that there's a burning building, right? And then it's like, hey, let's stop the game and take a picture of, like, the burning building right now.
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Who's Loretta? Sorry, I just want to remember. I don't want to forget who Life is Strange, double exposure, Loretta. No, Loretta's the one with the podcast. So yeah, what does Loretta have to do with it? Loretta's leading a march? We will have our voices heard, 9:22, 7 p.m, admin building, rise up, right? Okay, yeah, what does Loretta have to do with this?
Where did all this come from?
Imagine going on a road trip for 3 days, you come back and like they just say, hey, your club is a bunch of murderers and the campus you go to is just a burning building now. Like, that's basically what's happening here.
Hang on! I will get help!
Oh wow, they want them dead. There's locks on the door, there's boards on the... They want them dead. Jeez.
Can't get in here!
There's locks on the doors,
Someone set this fire on purpose.
And now there's Molotov cocktails. Oh, this is... I mean this in a weird way. It's gonna get... It's gonna get dark, but this is gonna be fun. If they're gonna get this dark with it this early on... Like they started with deaths before, but it was like one person dying. This is somebody locking people in a building and throwing Molotov cocktails into the building.
Is burning. This is so horrible.
This is like the darkest game so far, and I'm excited for it. Like, I'm actually excited to play this.
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Hurry, the roof is caving in!
I was gonna make a joke there with the camera, but then I was also just like, I can't think of anything quick enough, so I'm just gonna move past it. I bet you know what kind of joke I was gonna make.
No. you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
I'm just saying, the photo. They would not focus that much on the photo if it was not going to be important later.
No smoke.
They would not show the camera taking
screams.
a photo and hold on it if it wasn't.
I did it.
I recently watched Final Destination Bloodlines.
I jumped into a photo again.
And you can tell, like
I'm
they
sure
want
this
you to
will
feel
have
a certain.
terrible, far-reaching
I know I'm
consequences
thinking too
for
hard
the
on this,
school or the people
but it's
I
like you
love.
can tell when they want you to realize something.
What have I
Like
done?
when they want you to notice something, they make sure you notice it, and then when you notice it, it's supposed to be,
Friday.
hey,
The
I
fire started Sunday evening.
Captain America. I understood that reference.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back.
I love that you realize these little
everything
details.
up.
Well, it's like I've been
But
watching
maybe
movies
I can't
recently.
fuck it
Like
up
I've
any
watched,
more than it already was.
I've just been noticing little things. Like I've been watching people just
here
watch
now.
something, or I've been watching something myself,
can
just
do
going like, why would you
something.
show that? Why would you
have
show
to
that?
do
And then it
something.
comes back later, and it's like, now I understand it. And it's probably because I've been playing D&D as well, where I'm just like, why would this be an important detail? Okay, I have to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. Hello, I'm back.
What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it.
Oswald!
Oh my god.
Did it double expose over the flaming building?
Hi, Hazel.
Max, big night tonight. How are
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't
Hearing
make
Moses,
it this weekend.
Moses, a physicist who studies time travel, makes me laugh.
Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
It's giving the same
I'm so
vibe,
sorry
vibe
for the late
of
notice. I only just
he's the
found out
scientist
myself.
who studied spiders with my mother in the Amazon right before she died.
Talented artist on the verge of stardom.
It's giving that kind of vibe. It really is.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do. It's so peaceful. But for how long?
Meet Moses for hot chocolate.
Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Hey Loretta, just checking, is everything okay? Yes, Max, why do you ask? No real reason. Please just tell me if anything dangerous is going on with you. No more than usual. Again, what is this about? It's nothing, I promise, I'm just checking in. Alright, well, thanks for the super weird check-in. Imagine just texting your friend, actually not even friend, like, this is her student, but like, imagine just texting your friend, like, hey, just checking, everything okay? They're like, yeah, why? It's like, no reason, just, if you're ever in, like, mortal danger, would you just, like, text me about it? Just in case, you know. Nothing's happening, but, like, if your life is in danger and you feel threatened, just let me know, alright? No reason. Let's just talk about if your life is in danger. Cool. Okay, so up is camera, right is objective. I swear they said left would do something, but I forget what. This is what it looks like when I don't wear my glasses. This is what text looks like when I don't wear my glasses.
To all this.
I mean, it's not true. I'm actually nearsighted, meaning I can read things within arm's length, but once they get past that, it gets blurry. So if it is far away, I can't read it without glasses, but like close up, I can.
I told Moses they should add a laser light show. But apparently that's not the point of planetariums.
Yeah, it's not the point, but if you have something that hooks people, it gets them to come to the planetarium. Plus, when not in use, raves. Yes, glasses. Black holes beyond the event horizon. Is this a reference to something? Exactly. Raves. I swear this is a movie poster. I swear. I swear this is like I swear I've seen this in like a hold on. I'm just checking something. I mean, kinda. If you look, Omni-Man goes into the black hole at like a minute 30. I mean, kinda. I mean, I guess that's just what black holes look like if you make it visual, but if you add, because like you can't see black holes, right? Like that's literally why it's amazing that we can photograph black holes, because black holes are so powerful, they suck in the light. So to be able to take a photo of something, you're taking the reflection of the light bouncing off of it. So in theory, you're not supposed to be able to see black holes, so I guess this is what a black hole is just supposed to look like, I'm guessing, but I swear this is just like a movie poster or something. I swear. Do I need to go up here? No, because I can't. You can't do this to me, game.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate tea.
You can't say be able to pull out. You should pull out your camera and then be like, hey, oh, it's for this. Apocalypse Now or Dune. Yeah, Dune I can see.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Your Honor, my head's not in the clouds. It's up in space.
I hate that I can't read any of this, by the way. I hate it. It's making my ADHD, like, kick in. I'm like, I feel like I'm missing stuff if I can't read it. You discovered a flyer for a podcast called Select Listen.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society.
Wow, that hits really close to home, huh?
I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying.
Okay, she looks like she's supposed to be talking to
Sources tell
somebody,
me
but
of a
there's no
section in
one
the
there.
Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
Okay. I'm gonna make a political joke, and I'm sorry. I feel like you could just take away the word Abraxas and put in Republican, and it also makes sense. I'm sorry, but there we go. Okay, you could have made a fake TikTok thing, but like, she's laughing like she's reacting to something or showing a friend something. It looks like she's reading the Wikipedia page for Planet.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date.
Uh-oh, who are you?
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself. Come for the world-class education, stay for the timeshare presentation.
The classroom is reserved. Recovery will be holding workshops on Monday the 23rd. Hearing that is kind of funny in it, so. How can recovery help you? Drug therapies, how can recovery make a difference? Resume reviews, and informational reviews. Alright, I think I've found everything, so let's go talk to Moses.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean...
I figured it would happen.
It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
What about liberal arts?
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
It's not an easy A.
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls.
Well,
Moses,
you're a
contact
dick.
my office if you have any questions about the offer.
I see who the favorite is.
Man, that guy is just
Hey,
dying
this
to
guy
fire me.
has no teachings.
You already knew about my job offer.
Moses has no teaching experience whatsoever, right? I mean, like, yes, he's a teacher now before he even gets before he's even gotten to the doctorate, but Moses had to start with no teaching experience, right? And now you're just saying, hey, Max, you run a class. Your class used to have all A's, but now they don't, so you're a bad teacher. Fuck you.
But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
It was the safer
If you saw
option.
the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was
Just say
a
it.
protest
You
about
died.
something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you.
People deserve to know the truth, even if it hurts both you and me.
Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, Did you try to rewind in the fire?
I forgot I could.
Oh my god. I didn't even think to.
Hey, you were in shock. It's understandable.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Tutorial time! Yay!
Let's get to work.
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
Man, everything that was in the original game. Well, original, the first time we were in this office.
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control-Z. We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. People started talking about Safi's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all. After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways.
Photo jumping
Not
into
sure if I
photos
wanna know
Max
if he's
isn't some success in the past, but in conclusion, possibly unsafe. Fast forward, tailored rewind, rewinding one item, area, or person, but not the rest. Ooh, that could be fun. So instead of like Max rewinds herself and everything else rewinds, she rewinds, like, let's say she eats basically Doctor Strange. If you eat an apple, just rewind the apple to before you ate it. That could be interesting if they do actually somehow let us do that. Discovering and shifting other timelines. Splitting timelines into two again. No plans to test could kill Safi.
Yeah. About that whole avoid section.
Avoid photo jumping and large changes made to the past. Okay, so we kind of did both. Timeline shifting. No evidence of other timelines seen since the merge. Rewinding 5 minutes or less. Rewinding with objects. Small changes made in the past. Rewinding in front of others. Why don't people see when Max teleports? Peculiar complication, the influence of... I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like, literally the whole... Like, part of the puzzle of the first game is, like, you would rewind back to a point and be in an area you couldn't be in 5 minutes ago. So technically you are teleporting, but it's a good question. Why can't people see us when we teleport?
I'm a good guinea pig.
For the most part.
Okay, so what do you want us to do? He's 3D printing D&D. Yes.
I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Moses, you have the run of this entire lab. Please leave me my little fiefdom, this humble desk and computer. I'll be back in 2 weeks, and I would love if there weren't any simulations running in the machine when I get back, Harold.
Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long? Safi's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was. A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Safi, if she ever comes back. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest. You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster? Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year.
Not
that
I muted for a cough and never unmuted. I'm sorry.
Still.
I need this. I need somebody to make this so I can buy it on Etsy. Please. Alright, Moses, let's do this.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment.
Time to fire up my rewind. Yoink!
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Learn who killed the swordsman. I'm going to guess maybe in the books.
Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open?
Maybe, maybe not. Welcome back, Ryan. We're testing our rewind abilities right now. We need to find the answer to a question that was asked because we did not know the answer the first time around.
Sophie's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was.
What can I stab? What can you stab?
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing.
Machine Angel Bullet Opera. So I need to find...
I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai. But anime can surprise me.
You can stab, the dean of the school, the dickhead that said we were a bad teacher because our students aren't getting straight A's anymore. But they want to give Moses a job because
Moses is abusing his powers.
I forget exactly why he wants to give. I mean, he's a good teacher, but it's also like he said we had no teaching experience and our students aren't getting straight A's anymore, so therefore we're a bad teacher. But yet everybody starts out with no teaching experience. So
who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fire flinger did the deed.
yes, I split his Ritzy. Fire mage.
Don't worry, Swordmaster. Yoink!
Oh, did I... What was the other last choice I made? Oh, back to here. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. No, okay, it's not behind here.
Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet. No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something.
Named after the famous Schrödinger thought experiment, a cat stayed in quantum. Oh, hello.
Are you my mystery killer? A high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name?
Swordmaster Frostbite has plans for world domination, and nothing can stop him. Until a bookish high school girl learns that she is the reincarnation of an ancient samurai warrior with her two best friends Hana Ishihara and Itsumi Kanda. Our hero must find the courage to face the swordman Frostbite and save the world, but how can she prevail? After all, she is no true samurai. Well, I know where the girl is. Let's go see if I can now interact with it. Maybe the name's on the bottom? I don't know.
Here she is. But what's your name, young lady?
Again, somebody on Etsy, please make these real. I want to spend money. I know how that makes me sound, but I want to spend money on this.
Using a rewind test to get me into anime? Moses is abusing his powers.
You could ask Bryce. I could. No true samurai. Mina Hiramatsu. Yeah, considering you gave me this beautiful dice jail, that since I don't need dice in jail right now, I have like a miniature golem just sitting on it right now to be like, hey, this chair's gonna get used one way or another.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Hana Ishihara.
Hana Ishihara?
Sorry, wrong answer.
Wait, what? I swear to God that's what it just said. I swear to you.
Here she is. But what's your name, young lady?
Alright, fine. I was wrong.
When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened.
Hey, if you could see the rest of my desk, like if you could just see the view I have right now. I literally have Funko Pops in one corner of like some of my favorite franchises in one corner, and then I have U2s in the other corner. Like, just like my favorite franchises of all time. I'm just like, hey, I want to spend money. I have seen it.
Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer.
Izumi Kanda?
Nope. Sorry.
So it's not Wait a minute. Nope. The poster says the girl has to stop him. It never said that was the killer.
You probably are a true samurai, actually.
Oh, of course there's a lighthouse here. Okay, then what am I missing? Is it because I looked at the thing after I asked the question, so I don't have the answer, maybe? I don't...
Here she is. But what's your name, young
Mina
lady?
Hiramatsu. Mina here. Okay. It's neither of them.
Hana Ishihara?
Okay, so it's... Okay, so I'm missing something.
Moses
Obviously.
is so passionate about physics. But as far as I can tell, physics is just... You're not my mystery killer. But I'm sure you have plenty of crimes to your name.
What am I missing then?
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z.
Yeah, because this is Mecha Defender. This isn't... So this is Max. This is Max. Sorry, I'm getting Discord notifications.
To get me into anime, Moses is abusing his powers.
Alright.
Moses' pride and joy. Though, he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers.
Yes, it has been 10 years plus one more sentence. Because it's been 10 years since the original double exposure, and then it's been 1 year apparently since double exposure. So 11 years, technically. Okay.
Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer.
This makes me feel right. Like there are things I watched that I thought, like, okay, I watched Achievement Hunter growing up. There's stuff that happened at the end of Achievement Hunter and end of Rooster Teeth, or like around that time, that I've been watching again recently. It says it's like 7 to 8 years old, and I'm like, what the...
Using a rewind test to get me into anime? Moses is abusing his power. Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that.
Yeah, because the... What do you mean, what?
Moses had me rewind
oh yeah, the
after
achievement.
The first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that.
Yeah, like, hold on. Yeah, like there's Achievement Hunter stuff where like post-pandemic they had to move into an office so like they could redo their entire office. The stuff from the temporary office is like 4 years old. And that was like 2 years before they shut down. This happens every time I look at old Smosh videos. Right? Right? Like, Anthony coming back was like 5 years ago at this point, I want to say. Hold on. We bought Smosh. I love that we're just going on a nostalgia trip, yeah, now. Yeah, we bought Smosh, 2 years old. Old Smosh videos. wow, the Smosh video Kids on Bikes is 8 years old. That was making fun of Stranger Things, and that's like one of the first videos I remember, like the new cast members being in that. Gee, I hate I hate everything. Yeah, he left into Jesus Christ. Okay, we know the name of you. The two names we have initially are on the poster. Both of those names are wrong.
Here she is. But what's your name? Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend, I promise to marathon your work with Moses.
Game. I literally needed to hit X to read it. That's all I needed to do. I couldn't put in the right name because I guess Max didn't read it as I turned it over. Even though in other games, the moment you see this, hey. Miku. We're going Miku. Okay. Do I have any Hatsune Miku out? No, Hatsune Miku's in storage. Okay.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2?
No, because in every other game in this series, you would like turn something from the... You would turn a book around and see something, and you'd go, okay, there's the answer. And you'd be able to have that, and you'd be able to have it as an answer. This one, I turned it over and was like, okay, I know the answer. Go to it. And it's like, hey, you don't know the answer because you need to go up to it, turn it, and then hit read. Every other game would just give you the answer when you see it. This one you have to read it, I guess. Okay.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
I'm guessing there's a key somewhere that... No, you know what it's going to be. I need to open it with a screwdriver. The key's going to be inside. And he just locked the key inside of it by accident. And then I'm going to rewind, have the key, and be like, oh, thanks, I needed that. I guarantee that's what's going to happen.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
Okay, I know the game literally came out yesterday, but there's been a lot of visual glitches, I'm gonna say. I just saw the cabinet just like glitch out of existence for like half a second.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
I'm just gonna say it now, probably... Oh.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Probably once we finish the this section, I'll probably end the stream. And also, just a heads up, for this one I want to try to do something a little different. Instead of uploading in parts, I want to edit all of the parts together into one huge, just full playthrough.
Okay, I'm probably
So,
not going to develop hand-eye
expect this to
coordination in the
not
next
come
few
out
minutes.
like it
Need
as soon
another
as we're
plan.
done, especially considering I still have to upload split fiction videos as well.
A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me up?
Get us out of here!
Okay, so we know it's gonna break the mug. Oh, because we went back to before the question.
I was
I'm
really
guessing.
worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. But he was sure we could do it safely, and so far, he's been right.
For split fiction, do you want... no, because it should show both your gameplay and mine, so, like, I don't think I should need your sections, because it should show your stuff on my screen as well, so...
You probably are a true samurai, actually. Moses and I don't have many common interests, but Chloe and I didn't either. With the right person, how dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. You're not my mystery killer. But I'm sure Tony and Moses make it look easy. This could protect the mug, if it wasn't currently in pieces.
Oh, okay. I see what you want me to do now.
This could
Oh, is it still in pieces? Okay.
Mina.
The only thing is, you missed my face then. Well, that means that you can go and watch Alice's stream on her channel.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Okay, I shouldn't say this. I find it so cute when girls snort when they laugh. I don't, especially when it's unintentional. Like if it happens just because you laugh, it's still cute. But unintentional snort laughs are adorable. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Like, I don't feel like I have a type, and then I look at a bunch of characters I have crushes on in a row, and I'm like, damn, maybe I do have a type. And then I look at another set, and I'm like, okay, these have something else in common, but at the same time, these have something else in common, but at the same time, it's something different than the first batch. So I'm like, maybe I don't have a type, but...
Max, you have to unbust the door.
What? Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
Hey, we told you that breaking it was part. We told you that breaking it was going to be part of this, and you said, "All right, I'm just watching you." Like,
Thanks.
there's one set of characters that I
put the kettle
like
on.
look at, and I'm
Meet me
just
on the
like,
X when you're ready.
okay, well, they've got brown hair and like ponytails and glasses, and then I look at these guys, and it's like, okay, blonde hair, long, straight hair, and I'm just like, maybe I don't have a type. I don't know. I thought I didn't have a type, but then I realized that I do. I mean, we're not going to talk about it on stream, but I've talked to you about certain things that I find very attractive in females. Test 3. Stand here.
Alright, I'm ready.
And now an anvil shall fall on our heads.
I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Ah!
I hit okay.
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
Why? It's there and it's warm. We have a mug. We have warm hot chocolate. Just...
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
Me in a nutshell. I know it's
How are you
dysfunctional, but I
feeling
can fix her.
about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm about to lose something big. And I just don't know what it is yet. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
What if I can't change anything? One time I tried to save my friend's father from dying in a car crash and...
You've told me. And yes, it sounds like the universe sometimes has a dark sense of humor. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
My powers.
The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Yeah. I tried so hard to save her. And the one thing I learned is that you can't save everyone.
I'm sorry about Chloe.
And now we could lose a Loretta, or a Reggie, or a you.
Or are you?
How are you so
sorry.
calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with
Hey,
better control of
Alice.
your powers.
I was looking for
And
somebody
you
to
have a
raid, and I
brilliant
saw that
physicist friend who wants to help.
Cotton is going to watch My
That
Digital
idea.
Circus, so I might stop by that. Doubt I can raid her, but
Vin and Amanda could help us.
also
Vin
I
knows
need somebody to
everything
raid.
about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Also, this is
Sometimes
basically a sci-fi
I wish
novel.
everyone still remembered.
You travel through
Two
time.
timelines, and everything was Safi.
This
and
isn't
me
normal.
having powers and
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I knew you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her. And I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you in the turtle. Any regrets?
Basically saying, hey, do you still want to romance her? Yes, I do.
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it.
Suspects.
So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
No, she wouldn't go that far.
Safi's been gone for months. Her mom isn't even the president anymore. And she works alone. A riot isn't her style.
A riot is chaos. Safi's natural habitat.
Even so, Safi may hate the administration, but she'd never hurt the students.
Yeah. I mean, she wanted to shoot her mom, but that was when she was mad and, like, full of emotion. But I don't think she would, like, want to kill just the whole college.
So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything.
It said they
I'm
were
gonna steal
killers.
another
That's not
whiteboard from
really, like... That's not really... Oh, I wonder what this
Max?
could mean.
Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. to save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
The game is afoot. From here on, it is up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for... Oh, okay. So we have to... Okay, that's interesting. Are you saying that we can get to the point of the fire and still not know who started it? Is that what you're saying, game?
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy, crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
You know, given my extreme lateness, I think we should jump right into the lesson today.
Oh.
I know. But I think you'll want all the time we have for this. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have. Janae, what do you think? Secrets.
Whoa. Deep.
That's a good
Interesting
guess.
answer.
But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day. And the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help.
All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe.
I was hoping to end this soon, but
Hey,
I want this to play
sorry to
out
bother you.
because
My
I
name's
don't want to
Max.
like
I'm a photographer.
come back to it later.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You looked intriguing.
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality.
Welcome to streaming text.
You're composing it.
Well, I thought after the cutscene it would just be like, okay, go and get photos. But now it's like, hey, cutscenes. Cutscenes. Cutscenes.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Is this Safi? This has to be Safi, right? She's playing it up way too much. Like, she acts like she knows us way too well to not be, like, Safi or something.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me.
I never got your name.
But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students? I almost forgot about them.
And she smokes.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Safi? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
Okay, but
Reggie
before
is the
we do,
president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need...
Alright. We're gonna end it off there.